So my name is Krista. I'm a sophomore at Nassau Community College, and pretty much what I'm doing today is I'm just going over some basic makeup tips for you ladies out there, or men, whatever your preference, I don't care. If you guys want to know what I do for my everyday makeup, here's a tutorial on what I use. So today I just went on a small makeup haul from Target, and pretty much I picked up some foundation, some powder, some eyeshadows, but today I'm just going to be doing a day makeup. So pretty much whenever you're out on college, in campus, or if you're just going out with a few friends to get coffee, you don't want to get too dressed up because, you want to be seen, but you don't want to look like a clown. That's just my idea. You want to look as natural as possible during the day. So that way at night, when you dress a little bit up, people can be like, oh wow, she put a lot of effort into the way she looks. And guys or girls will be like, oh my god, she looks totally hot. What the fuck? So pretty much what I did was I bought some Rimmel London called Match Perfection Foundation. I'm just gonna shake this first. Just make sure it gets broken up so I'm not getting any like dry patches when I use it. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the top off, apply a little bit of it to my hands, like that. Whoa, like that much. A little dabble should do the trick. Just gonna get this, just warm it up a little bit, get it on the sponge, because I find that sponges are a lot better to apply this stuff with, rather than using your fingers, because your fingers, have oil and stuff on them and just doesn't look good. It even has a little bit of a perfume to it. I never noticed that. Do you guys know that about Rimmel products? It has a bit of a perfume to it. No idea. Hope it's safe. Well, I'm the guinea pig here, so I'll determine that when I take this off, if it itches or not. If it itches, well, then guess what? It goes back to the store. I really had no idea it had like a small perfume to it. That's kind of cool. Hopefully it won't irritate my skin. Now I'm going to keep looking in the mirror every couple of minutes because I just got to make sure that I do get an even coating on everything. Like, I don't want to come back and be like, what the fuck, she looks so splotchy, That's why if I look down, I'm looking at my mirror. Because they're also going to notice that I like to laugh a lot. It keep me alive. But you know what? If you don't like the way that I laugh, or if you don't like that I laugh, then you can watch another makeup video. Although a lot of people tend to have a good sense of humor who do these things. So I'm not worried. Alright, let's see. Hold the mirror close, but not in the shot. Yeah, see, I got a little bit of splotchiness, but all around it's pretty even up there, down at the bottom. You know what I should have done? I should have put my hair back. Probably would have been a better idea. Oh, and really, good tip, guys. These sponges are really good for, like, applying makeup, like, if you're doing, like, yeah, I'm gonna need to put my hair back. If you're doing, like, photo shoots, not even photo shoots, if you're doing, like monster makeup or stuff like that, or, like, any kind of thing to do with, like, that, this stuff works really well. It gets really good coverage, and it avoids you having to use your fingers and getting all over somebody's skin and everything, like. But always make sure before you do all this, you gotta warm it up. See how I look. It's so weird to be wearing makeup and, for such a long time, because I haven't worn makeup in, gosh, 3 weeks. Like, Reason being is because I dislocated my knee a little while ago. Yikes. And it kind of made me lazy. And I shouldn't be lazy with makeup, because some people, like me, need it. But, I've been able to, get by these past couple of weeks because when I made friends at Nassau, I don't think they were looking at my face. I think they were looking at the fact that I'm just a nice person. So, let's see. Got my little Target bag here, which is my garbage bag for now. Let's see how even this looks. Pretty good. You know, I just need to do a little bit of blending with my fingers in some areas. The foundation doesn't feel too heavy so far, but it does feel like my pores are a little clogged or tightened. But I guess it's because I rubbed my face with the cucumber stuff before I did this, and it really tightened up my pores. So I guess that's what it's supposed to do. So I really don't give a shit that it did that. Excuse my language. You know? By the way, I also have, I use eyeliner, but I mainly use that at night. I don't think, the only type of eyeliner I really use during the day is, like, brown eyeliner. And I'm not going to make it with this video in time, so I'm just going to keep going. I don't even know what the limit is anymore on YouTube videos. I think it's 15 minutes now, but you never know with that stuff. People are always changing the rules at YouTube. It's like they own us. Ugh. You know, it's funny because they give you little pads and stuff to like powder your face with and be like, oh, I feel so fancy. They don't work. Just buy a regular kabuki brush. I got this from Mark from Avon. I love this brush. Oh my god. Like, it picks up them all finely, and when you're doing it on your face, it gets enough of them. And it taps off really well. Like, when you don't want it, just tap it off. And okay. And always get the eyelids too, because if you're putting foundation on your eyelids, you don't want to put the makeup on right on top of it, unless you have enough money to buy like eyelid primer, which if you don't, I recommend putting just a little bit of concealer on and then just putting the powder on immediately. Pretty good coverage. I mean, I can still see a few blemishes, but really not that many. Pretty good, and it made my skin even. It made my skin tone pretty even. Alright, so let's go on to powder! Yay, eyeshadow, woo! So I recommend, if you guys don't feel like spending a lot of money, now you're gonna notice this, I am like a huge whore for Target. Really, guys, they do really well with makeup. I bought, a medium shadow brush. It's still a little damp, though. So, I'm just gonna, it's a really good cheap brush. And it'll wear down at the end of the day, but if you need it for like a few months, maybe, it'll do you really good. I mean, the only thing bad, but that happens with all brushes, is that the bristles fall out. These haven't fallen out that badly yet. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I bought, oh, by the way, this is Maybelline Chic Naturals in 7D, which is just brown tones. And I have naturally brown eyes. So, as you can see, I'm gonna apply the paler color on the lid. It's also good sometimes if your brush is a little bit wet, because the thing with that is it'll actually apply a more concentrated pigment on the eye. And it'll get your coverage on, so it'll look a little bit darker, and it'll look a little bit better, in my opinion. But if you just, you know, don't like the way it feels, it'll feel like somebody took cream powder and just put it directly on your lid. But it's definitely not as heavy as cream powder, because cream powder is, cream eyeshadow, to me, really is only good for lining. I don't like it for anything else except lining. Okay, so now that I got that all over my lids, see how it looks. Now this is my first time using the color, so as you can see, it's very, very pale. It's got like a little hint of gold in it with tan in it, so it looks really nice. And there's a darker shade in here, which is like a light mocha color. So I'm just gonna apply that right on the crease to give my eyes a little bit more depth. And then I'm just gonna blend out. Now, guys, I'm not a makeup artist, so if you guys have any recommendations or any thoughts on my videos, please comment, don't like, do whatever you please, because I need as much help as I can get with makeup. I'm like the biggest noob when it comes to makeup, because I just don't naturally wear makeup a lot. I usually do. The only times I would wear makeup a lot is when I was like going out with my friends or going out on town or whatever, and just that would be it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I actually have also Burt's Bees, which I recommend as well. The other thing was mainly just a tester, just to see how it is. I prefer Burt's Bees, because it's a little bit waxier, but it's natural wax. That felt more like it just felt like I was just putting product on my lip, it wasn't even like, it didn't feel natural. What I'm using now is also Mark by Avon, called Bare Natural. It's just a lip stain. What I do is I usually do 1 or 2 clicks. Come on. I was running out, so I have to order more. But it's really nice. It's only about $6. It'll get there. So, I'm just gonna apply this to my lips. Let's see how that looks. Pretty good. Oh, wow. I totally just noticed this now, but in the light, if I look at my eyes in the mirror, it's like so much darker, but it looks natural, it doesn't look that bad. Alright, let me take it'll probably look better though with my glasses on. I didn't even realize how dark the brown came out. But it looks pretty. It looks very natural. It doesn't look synthetic. The only thing I would do is to finish it off is just put a little bit of brown eyeliner, but see? Half the time it doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup because I got these big glasses to hide behind. But that's it.